YSA Sidewinders, welcome back to another video. We are here in the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana today. And folks, we all know it's spooky season once again. Happy Halloween and welcome to an event that we always like to do here. We have some spooky trucks, we got some creatures roaming around and coming out here to compete. So welcome everybody to the 2025 Halloween special. Alright folks, as we mentioned, we have a lineup of creepy themed trucks. Not all of them are creepy themed, but we're going to make our way down the ramp here. We're going to introduce half of the field right now and the other half directly after. Wanted to do the whole field, but we can't break the game. So our lineup starts right here with Todd LeDuc in the Megalodon Zombie. That is the Spin Masters version of the shark creature that's been corrupted. Travis Rife is here in the Black Widow panel van, a great looking machine there. And the Green Halloween Jester Matt Pagliarulo behind the wheel of that machine. And Buster Guffey will be driving the Eclipse Chevrolet. And that completes that half of the field on the black side. Now to the orange side. Steve Heerly is here in the Godzilla Nissan Titan, a great looking machine. Pam Vale, the Panda Legend, is here in Boogie Van on a CRD chassis. Bryce Kenny has brought out the Halloween edition Great Clips Mohawk Warrior once again. And last but not least for this group, Jeff Boehner is here in the classic Chevy version of Captain America. Our first look at this truck, a great looking machine. Alright, here's our last group, folks. Up first we got Doomsday, the most mysterious truck in Monster Jam. We don't know who's driving that truck, but we do know that Barry Musauer is driving the Zombie Man-Eater, the yellow zombie from the World Finals. And Rick Blackburn is here in the Demon Hunter, looking to vanquish all the creatures. And Lupe Souza is here in the Spin Master Zombie edition of El Toro Loco. And that completes the lineup for the black lane. Now over here to the orange lane, Jack Frost is here in the Chillin' Villain, a great looking machine. CJ Murdy is here, our first look at the Grim Reaper Chevrolet. And we have another Jester. Mike Pagliarulo will be piloting the Blue Halloween Jester. And last but not least, John Zimmer Sr. is here in the Dragon Zombie. And we are about to have a epic spooky showdown here, folks. Alright, round one, Steve Heerly in Godzilla and Todd LeDuc in Megalodon Zombie. We start off, we go over a ramp where the start-finish line will be, around a turn, and over a big jump. As soon as you get out of the turn, folks, I don't know if this is the right way for this course or not, but we're not going to hit that jump right there in the second turn because it'll shoot you to the moon. Here they come to the line, and it's gonna be Godzilla. Steve Heerly over. They both are having trouble getting it slowed down there, and they go into the wall. But Steve Heerly and Godzilla gets the win in the first race of round one. Up next, Pam Vale in the Boogie Van and Travis Rife in the Black Widow. Great trucks and drivers once again. Like I said, folks, I'm not sure if this is the layout that everybody else runs on this track, but that's our layout and we're sticking to it. It works for us. Here they come to the turn. They both clip the dirt, heel a little bit the small ramp. Here they come to the line, and it's a great race. What a race. Oh my, Black Widow up into the stands. That's why we don't let people sit there, folks. My goodness. But it is Travis Rife and the Black Widow getting the win. Up next, Bryce Kenny in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior going up against Matt Pagliarulo in Jester. Halloween themed designs for both of these great trucks and drivers. This should be a good one. These two know their way around the course. Jester, a little bobble there. Bryce Kenny has the lead. Bryce Kenny had to pedal it a little bit, but he stands on the gas. Mohawk Warrior gets the win, and Jester into the wall. Man, oh man, these guys are having a tough time getting woed down, but Bryce Kenny and the Mohawk Warrior gets the win. Up next, Jeff Boehner and Captain America and Buster Guffey in Eclipse. Our first look at both of these trucks, the debut for Jeff Boehner on the channel. Buster Guffey drives many different trucks, as we all know. The heroes are fighting each other before they get to the villains. I'm not sure if I agree with that strategy. But oh, Captain America! A catastrophic mistake! He was right there! But now it's gonna be Buster Guffey, who makes a mistake and almost gets to the center ramp, coming to the line. I tell you, if Captain America could have kept it together, I believe he would have won that, but nevertheless, Buster Guffey in Eclipse moves on. Up next, John Zimmer Sr. in the Dragon Zombie and Lupe Souza in El Toro Loco Zombie. A zombie face-off again. Two trucks that are on the same side are going against each other. But these are two fantastic trucks and drivers. It looks like Dragon has the lead. Coming around the final turn. Gets into the dirt mound a little bit, but he holds on to it. The Dragon Zombie gets the win. John Zimmer Sr. Good runs for both trucks. But the Dragon gets the upper hand of the bull this time. John Zimmer Sr. moves on. Up next, Mike Pagliarulo in the blue Halloween Jester going up against Rick Blackburn in the Demon Hunter. Two Jesters in the field today. He's got a lot of representation for Top Foley Motorsports. Mike Pagliarulo goes a little bit wide in the first turn, and I believe that that's not going to work for him on a track like this. Rick Blackburn sliding a little bit in the turn. Jester coming back a little bit, but it's not enough. Rick Blackburn is going to take the Demon Hunter into round number 2. A great run, a great recovery for Mike, but not enough to get the win. Rick Blackburn moves on. Up next, CJ Murdy in the Grim Reaper and Barry Musauer in the Zombie Man-Eater. Zombie is a very successful truck. The Grim Reaper is here in its debut, looking to take, I don't know, do zombies have souls? Grim Reaper a little bit out of shape. He got a little bit out of shape in the same spot Captain America did, and that is not going to work against Barry Musauer. Zombie is too strong to make mistakes against, and the Zombie Man-Eater is going to move on to round number 2. A good recovery for Grim Reaper, but Barry Musauer moves on. Up next, Jack Frost in the Chillin' Villain going up against Doomsday. Last matchup in round number 1. Jack Frost running a great looking Hot Wheels themed truck. Doomsday, a great looking truck as well, but other than that, all we know about it is they are very secretive about the driver, and it has a nuclear siren as its theme song, and he also has the lead. Doomsday is going to get it done, and he's going over. Off comes the body. Good thing he's wearing a driver's suit and helmet. Doomsday's going to move on, going to have to break out the extra shell, but he moves on to round 2. Round 2, here we go. Steve Heerly and Godzilla and Travis Rife in the Black Widow. We have a great field for round number 2 as well. Some strong competitors that we don't see very often. And we've got another good one going. Godzilla bouncing a little bit. Black Widow has a slight lead coming around the turn. And Travis Rife is going to do it. I'll tell you, he's got that panel van working hard tonight. Travis Rife is going to take the Black Widow into the semifinals for the first time. A great run there for both trucks. Up next, Bryce Kenny and the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior going up against Buster Guffey and Eclipse. Bryce Kenny, a great driver, as we all know. That Mohawk Warrior is always strong. Buster Guffey trying very hard to reach a final round in one of his many trucks that he drives, but he's a little bit behind, packing the wheel, and he almost washes out. And Bryce Kenny is going to get it done in the Mohawk Warrior. Buster Guffey landed kind of weird, and it looks like he broke something on the front of that truck. But Bryce Kenny in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior gets the win. Up next, John Zimmer Sr. in Dragon Zombie going up against Barry Musauer in Zombie. The Man-Eater Zombie. Both of these drivers are very strong. Barry Musauer is always a threat to win the whole thing in that Zombie truck. He's looking strong. John Zimmer Sr. also a great driver that drives some different trucks, but it's gonna be Barry Musauer once again taking a Zombie truck to the semifinals. This time it's the Yellow Man-Eater. He's packing the hand in his mouth. Barry Musauer moves on. Up next, Rick Blackburn in the Demon Hunter going up against Doomsday. These two pretty much identical as far as the color schemes go. But Rick Blackburn, the Demon Hunter, is on the hero's side, obviously. He's hunting demons. Doomsday is just trying to bring doom to everybody. Packing the wheel through the turn. He had to pedal it a little bit. And Rick Blackburn is going to get the win in the Demon Hunter. Great job, Rick Blackburn. Usually drives the Viper truck, but this time he's in the Demon Hunter and he's going to the semifinals. Alright folks, well since we've got the Sparkle Smash Bash on the ramp here, I figured we'd do one of those as well. They actually really do this in real life, if you don't know, at the midway point of the show. So we're going to let Sparkle Smash do her stunt here. Enjoy. And a nice job there for Sparkle Smash as she does her stunt here at our Halloween special. Alright, now it's time for the semifinals. Barry Musauer in the Zombie Man-Eater going up against Travis Rife in the Black Widow. Barry Musauer looking to get to yet another finals in a zombie truck. Travis Rife looking to get to his first ever finals, and he has the lead coming around the turn. He gets over onto the hard top a little bit, the concrete, but he holds on to it. Travis Rife is going to take the Black Widow to the final round for the first time. What a run, what a race. A great job for both competitors, but the Black Widow punches his ticket to the finals. Up next, Bryce Kenny in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior and Rick Blackburn in the Demon Hunter. Will Bryce Kenny make it all the way this time in the Halloween special, or will the Demon Hunter continue his quest to vanquish all the spooky creatures? Here they come to the turn. They both got good runs going. Looks like the Demon Hunter has a slight lead. And he does. Rick Blackburn in the Demon Hunter. Over goes the Mohawk Warrior. And he's back up. But Rick Blackburn is taking the Demon Hunter to the final round. The finals are set. Rick Blackburn's Demon Hunter and Travis Rife's Black Widow. Who's gonna be the Spooktober champion here in New Orleans? Here they come around the first turn. These two have been ripping around this course. Almost noses it up, does Rick Blackburn, but he holds on to it. But that might have lost him a little time. It did. Travis Rife is gonna do it in the Black Widow. A great event, great racing from all the competitors. But your 2025 Spooktober champion, Travis Rife, in the Black Widow. He has done it the first time he's made it to a finals, and he was holding nothing back. Rick Blackburn in the panel van, the Black Widow, and he will get a Spooktober Halloween celebration here in New Orleans at this great track here at the Caesars Superdome. Incredible runs all evening long from Travis Rife. And we've got some visitors. Look at this, folks. Here comes Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, the first ever Halloween champion, has paid us a visit here in New Orleans. And we've got another one paying a visit, the Black Pearl. The Purple Black Pearl, last year's Halloween champion. He's got 2 purple Jolly Roger flags. They are coming out here as a fist bump there to Scooby-Doo. They're coming out here to pay a visit and congratulate the Black Widow, and they are heading over to him. Whoa, guys, watch out here. Oh my goodness, they're back. Look at this, the bus line has returned. There's 3 of them this time. There's only 3 of them. But they are blowing horns. And what are they doing here? Obviously not happy that they got romped last year. But it looks like they got a trick up their sleeve as they're... Oh my goodness. Look at this, folks. They've got a giant overboard. Obviously, we know overboard is not an evil truck. But this is a giant version. Some kind of evil plan, experiment or something. They have made a giant overboard. Look at the size of this thing compared to the others. Scooby-Doo in retreat. I don't blame him. Going back over to the entrance area, so is the Black Pearl. They are going to have to group up and figure out what's going to happen here, what they're going to do to get rid of this thing. I'm not sure. Watch out! Watch out! The brown member! I knew it! I knew they had the other member. Scooby-Doo getting involved. Scooby-Doo not letting him attack his buddy. Trying his best. Here comes the Black Widow as well, trying to get involved. They are spoiling his freestyle celebration, and he's gonna get intercepted! Intercepted by the gray bus! My goodness, absolute chaos has broken out here, ladies and gentlemen. The Black Widow's not going down without a fight. He's laying into him again. Almost dumps himself over. And here comes the red bus. The numbers game. My goodness, the numbers game's caught up to him. He can't fight off 2 buses. And they are laying into him again. My goodness, they're ruining his celebration. Watch out! El Toro Loco! The zombie El Toro! We didn't know if he was good or bad, but now we know. He's on the good side as he's getting into the red bus. Here comes the black one. Gets into El Toro. Dumps him over. My goodness. Absolute pandemonium. Scooby-Doo getting back involved. Trying to get things even here. The big overboard is just watching as Black Pearl rejoins. He is just letting his minions do all his dirty work for him. But oh no, here he comes! Here he comes! He gets into Black Pearl! And Scooby-Doo! My goodness, there is no way these smaller trucks can outfight this thing. My goodness, he just took out Scooby-Doo and Black Pearl for the time being. I'll tell you what, folks, I don't know. He refuses to leave. Scooby-Doo having to step over here and recover. So too is the Black Pearl. These guys have been beat to death. Here comes the Black Widow. Maybe the most fresh out of all the trucks, but El Toro Loco as well looks beat to death. And they are staring down this thing. They don't know what to do, and folks, I don't know what they're going to do either. But wait a minute, here comes Zombie. Here comes the Zombie Man-Eater. The Zombie Man-Eater's back. It looks like he's on the side of the smaller trucks. He's trying to tell them something. Maybe the Zombie Man-Eater has a plan. Here he comes. He's not going to do this, is he? He's not going to try to face this thing by himself. Are you crazy, Zombie? What are you doing? He's backing up. He's backing up to the big ramp. What is he doing? It looks like he's making a call. Oh my goodness, folks! Look at this! It's the King Zombie! The King Zombie! He's here to even the odds! Look at the size of this zombie! He's as big as the overboard! We have two giant trucks now! One on the good side, and now chaos breaking out with the smaller trucks. Bus line is stirring again. Zombie plows into the brown one. Scooby-Doo with a 5-star dog splash to the gray one, trying to finish off the bus line. El Toro, I don't know how he's still moving, but he crams into the red bus once again. And now the King Zombie has Overboard backed into the corner. He's setting up for the brain rot death punch, and he takes him out. It is absolute chaos here at this Halloween special. My goodness, look at this path of destruction, folks. Absolute pandemonium and chaos. My goodness, what a fight! What a battle here! And we're going to have to clean this up. As they're cleaning up, finally, the Black Pearl can present the Black Widow with one of these purple Jolly Roger flags for his Halloween championship. And he does hand it off right there, and he will take his own purple Jolly Roger. And he exits the arena. My goodness, folks, absolute chaos as per usual here on Halloween. And now the Black Widow can breathe for a minute and celebrate his victory here at the Halloween special. Alrighty, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this year's Halloween special. Happy Halloween. Congratulations, finally, to Travis Rife in the Black Widow, as he is the Spooktober champion. Enjoy the rest of his freestyle celebration. And as always, we will see you next time with some more monster truck action. So long, everybody.